Guys, Deluded Guna, YouTube's and Golo Kante. Now I saw Mark Clattenburg's comments about he let Spurs self-destruct. Now he was talking in regards to the game he officiated slash refereed between in May 2016 between Spurs and Chelsea. Now he said he should have sent off 3 players. He said he booked 9 Spurs players. I'm pretty sure if I remember reading correctly. We know it was a heated affair. Both clubs were fined. Yeah, man. For those of you who can't remember that back, Spurs were the only team that could chase Leicester. This was the crucial period in the title race. Chelsea, long story short, stopped them, and it was getting heated towards the end of the game. And you saw the unsavoury scenes between Dembele and all of these things. But it was interesting to what he had to say, to be honest, in that he said he allowed them to self-destruct. And I've got a quote here. He said, "If I sent off 3 players from Tottenham, headlines would have been Clattenburg cost Spurs the title." Yeah. He said, I thought it was pure theatre the way Spurs self-destructed to allow Leicester to win the league. I get him, to be honest with you. He's stuck between a rock and a hard place. I mean, that is true. No matter what we say about these refs, and especially Clattenburg, that is true. If he sent off 3 people, people would have been looking for excuses and blamed it all on him. So he's between a rock and a hard place. And I have sympathy for him, because you do need a bit of common sense. You can't really be moving a bit mad when the contexts are heated and things like that, and doing certain things. And he also said some refs would have refed the game by the book. Spurs would have been down to 7 or 8 players, probably would have lost and looked for excuses. Again, similar to leading on from the previous comment, it is true. But on one hand, I agree, like I've just probably said earlier. But on the other hand, you've got a job to do. You're a referee, and you've got to just referee the game. The rules are there. The rules don't come with added bonuses saying the context for this and that. And I just said I agree and I get contexts. But the rules are there. The rules don't... I mean, look at the law. The law says if you shoot someone, you must... By black and white, if you shoot someone, you go in prison. The law doesn't say, oh, if you shoot someone, but he tried to rob me, or he tried to do this, or he said he called me this. It doesn't say that. So by that law, he's taking the law essentially into his own hands. If they deserve to be sent off, Spurs or Chelsea, you need to send them off. If they've done something that deserves to be sent off, they need to send them off. I get you. Yes, they would have said all of these things about Clattenburg and personal, and in a day and age I don't condone it, but certain things might have happened if you got seen. But that's you being fearful then. That's you being scared. You've put yourself above the law then, because you're now scared because of justice and serving justice that you're going to get bantered and you might not be allowed certain opportunities and certain things might be said because of you. Yes, Spurs would have 100% looked for excuses. I agree. They're 100. Any club would, not just Spurs. Anyone in any one of our clubs in that situation, we would have said it. We would have said, oh, if you sent off, blah, 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 because you're angry, you're frustrated. It wouldn't have been the case, but that's true. He's between a rock and a hard place. There is no answers for it, to be honest with you. Looking back, there's not much you can do. Like, I mean, essentially he's one man and there's 22 on the pitch, and it's essentially down to each and every individual to control their emotions. And we know football brings out the most primary emotions and primal emotions of people. So yeah, there's not really a right or wrong answer. Spurs fans will say, of course. I don't even know what Spurs fans will say. I don't know what any Spurs fans will say. Any fans will say, to be honest with you. So yeah, I get it, but you have a job to do. I must admit, there's very few times I sit on the fence. This is one of them, to be honest with you. But anyways, guys, DG, I'm signing out. Thank you very much for watching, of course.